Hey, journeyman, journeywomen, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Here to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Let me spread this up. Hold on, I gotta get this camera on here, so I need that. Okay, so I just don't have it popped up correctly. Yeah, yeah. So hey, check it out, check it out. Hi, if you find any value in this content, how about you help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. How? Because what that does is it encourages me and it helps us increase the momentum and actually makes better tomorrow today. Trying to embrace that 4,000 watch hours as soon as possible. It will help me along. It encourage me to keep going on. Last week I missed. Last week I missed because I had a trying situation. We all go through it. Everybody doesn't go through it. Some people go through it differently than others. Um, but I would say this is the way I process. This is the way I process. And tonight is the heroes of the gone but not forgotten. For those who do not know, and would not have shared this if this was not already public knowledge on Facebook, and my family had not given me the okay to release of information because things are being planned. Last week, um, my father transitioned, and so I didn't get online. And now the questions are being asked. Let me cut this down. But first off, let me go ahead and put my the link in the comment section. For those who want to get on, give your 2 cents and get metaphorical nickelback. All right, copy. I'm going to go into the chat section. Let me see if my oh, all right. And my Instagram is on, but it's delayed. All right, Instagram is on, but it's delayed. Go live. Okay. All right. Instagram is on, but it's delayed. But we're on now. Now, so I'll go ahead and put the all right. I have we have put the link into the comment section for those who want to come on and give you 2 cents to get a metaphorical nickelback. That'd be greatly appreciated. It adds onto the content. It adds onto the process for me and for those who may be looking to partaking on the conversation. For real. I'm here. Well, okay. All right. So, hey Donna, how's it going? I haven't heard from you in a long time. All right, so let's start this off. Let me increase my size. I put my comment section over into the it's in the chat line. So what I was saying earlier, I was saying that my father, my father's passed. Good. I'm glad to hear that. My father passed last week. So the subject now is gone but not forgotten. Now, some people would say, "But Dr. D, why in the world are you on a live talking about the subject matter?" Well, you process the way you process. I process the way I process. Uh, I've learned. I've learned, if that's the proper way of enunciating it, that this is actually it's cathartic for me. It helps me release the cortisone, increase the dopamine levels, the oxytocin. You know, For those who know the chemical language, those are things that flow into your system, and that everybody has, but some people don't know how to utilize the chemicals that we have. The feel good ones, the, the feel good ones actually helps deal with the ones that don't feel that hot. And so this is how I deal with it. I just observed that of in the past that it helps me. It really does. But let me and for those who have lost loved ones in the past or even currently, please share, because what you experience is not always for you. It's sometimes the situation is used through you for somebody else. Everybody doesn't handle things the exact same way that you think they're supposed to, according to your book. But everybody's book is different. You know, I may write adventure, you may write a romance. It's different. How everybody has a good book in them. However, it's how you tell a story. How do you tell your story for the ones who've been with you versus the ones who have left? All right, let me see if oh, this may be a short one, but we'll talk about it. All right, so this is how I got a title. It's discussion Q&A. It's titled "Gone but Not Forgotten." Let me tell you a little something about my father, Elder Leon Daniels, Superintendent Leon Daniels. Um, my father's a pastor over 60 years. One church, which has come to be a family. It was big at a time, then it got smaller, and then you have the nucleus. You have people who are still there, who are family. Every time I go home to Chicago, I consider going back to family. So even if my childhood home is not occupied, I can always go to that local body because it's considered family. It's like going to New York and seeing the Statue of Liberty. It's like going to Paris and seeing the Eiffel Tower. It's like going to Hollywood and seeing the sign, or Disneyland or Disney World and seeing Mickey and Minnie. When I go to Chicago, I look for unity. Not on 63rd, but 69th. And it gives me a pillar of let's say solidarity, or it gives me a pillar of calm to know while things have changed, while people have moved on, the building still remains. And people in the building are still there. Not as many, but people all the same. Same mission, same purpose, same passion. Whether it's 5 or 100, doesn't matter. When I walk through the doors, it feels like home. So when I hear things that it may not be the same way, and I do know things change. Things change with time. I like the feeling that that's still there, which brings me to this brings me to this. what I'm about to say next. What I'm about to say next is that let's see if anybody in the back room. Nobody's in the back room. What I'm about to say next is that wow, people, buildings generally have the ability to last a lot longer than flesh. The 16th chapter. You have the makeups. You have to clean up. You have to clean the stone. You have to repaint. You have to wash. But they generally have a good, long, very long longevity to the building. It's just that the building that we come in is a building of clay. This building of clay doesn't have the permanence or the longevity than the longevity like the building of brick and mortar and steel, concrete. So with that being said, while we know that we won't be around as long as the 16th chapel on this plateau of existence, we know it's temporal. We are journeymen on this pathway to another destination. Understanding that, you also understand that nobody's getting out of here alive. Now, if nobody's getting out of here alive, what does that mean? It means just that nobody is taking the flesh we came in with us. That's why you go to funerals and say, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. The soul goes as well as the spirit. I believe God comes back for his spirit because the spirit is igniter. It's a circuit that keeps us going. It's a circuit that ignites our personality, our soul. So we died to live again. So I think it goes like this. I really believe this. And I believe this because my mother passed. My mother passed about 2 years ago. So now my mother and my father are gone. I believe that if you take time with embrace the memory with the ones that you care about, that you love. If you embrace the memory, I believe that you can store it. I believe that you like go around carrying a backpack and a time capsule. The time capsule is the thing that you lodge, you secure the memory in. You take time to embrace and make that time with that person that's here now on this plane of existence very special. So much so where you put it in a capsule, stick in your backpack for a later time. The later time will be when they are no longer on this plane of existence, when they're no longer here. Then you go to your backpack, you pull it out. But the times you feel sad because you can't call them up or you can't talk to them, you can always, as the technology's helped out, where you can just get your phone, take pictures, take audios, as well as take video clips. So therefore, you can capture memories. So when you feel sad, you can pull out your phone and you can laugh. When you feel down, you can pull out your phone and you can smile. When you feel like nobody's listening to you, you can pull out your phone and hear the words of wisdom that came from your mother, your father, or the one that has left. Do not take time for granted. Because time's going to keep on moving even when you don't. And nobody's getting out of your line. Make sure that you don't have regrets. Because if you don't take time to put the capsules, to embrace the memory in the capsule, I promise you, where that empty space is, regret will be right there waiting to say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But you never did. You didn't even try. That's jacked up. You be alone by yourself, nobody around, just you and your memories. But the question will be, would you put any memories in those slots? Or will you be sitting in the dark with empty spaces filled with regret? That's the call that you got to make. Now, I just wanted to share that. I have good memories with my father. I have good memories with my father. I have no regrets. My father's the greatest man I know because everything that I've learned, indirectly, he's taught me. I learned things to do from what he did and things not to do from what he did. I learned from his life. My father was 93. Now, my brother and sister may see this and say he was 94. Okay, my father was 93 and 94. And this is the biggest thing about that. My father told my sister, he said, my father did. Well, me and the Lord had a conversation. Me and the Lord been talking. My sister said, and I'll be going in 14 days. My sister said, Daddy, where you going? It's gonna be quick. Remember, I said it's gonna be quick. Watch, we're going 14 days. She didn't take that too heavy because, he said, okay, quote unquote, whatever. My father died on Sunday, which was the 14th day before midnight. He really had to talk with God. And God said, the father said, I want you back home. It's time to come back home. When your father tells you you're going to leave, I think you need to believe him. And embrace yourself for his departure. Because, if you live right, you're going to see him again. You're going to see him again. Just don't take for granted the time. If you have him here, do not have. Nothing's worth holding something inside, not to see the person you love, only to see them horizontal. And you'd be like those old comedy movies. Oh no! You try to pull them out the casket. Why you had to leave? No. Why you haven't came to see me in 2 years? Why you haven't called me in 5 months? Why you haven't sent me a letter? Why you haven't contacted me? Because the person who has gone probably tried. But after a while they say, well, I guess they call me when they want me. Yeah. Regrets don't care. At all. So that's my father. Going not forget about my father, 60, a long time. How do you deal with loss? Well, I think this is one of the ways I deal with it. One of the ways I deal with it. And you get tears. You get tears at times. But however, if you have regrets, that's worse than the tear. The tear is just because I missed them. The tear is because I can't talk to them. The tear is because I can't hug them. The tear is because I don't have them here anymore. But I have them here. But the regret would be a whole different ball of wax. I don't experience this. All right, let me oh, please, Renee, don't have that fan on. I don't want to hear that. Oh, about to bring Renee on. Hello? Yeah, you're not coming on the screen. Hello? Hello? I cannot. I am. In the world? Renee? Hello?
Hello? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Let me turn you off. Have you have you playing on the TV?
oh. Yeah, you see, you don't pop up.
Have you playing on the television?
Okay.
I just muted it.
And that's the echo I hear.
Yeah, echo.
The TV I heard. I hear it now too.
No, I muted the TV, so you don't hear it.
Okay, you just started talking. Is that
Uh, yeah, because I didn't. You're on my phone. I didn't hear you. I was watching on the TV, and then that's what I heard on the say hello on the TV. But it's delayed.
you sound choppy.
Oh, might be a feed, I guess. Everything's the same over here. You know, things
Uh, Go ahead again.
hear me.
But you're not saying that.
Oh, I thought you should listen. Okay, yeah. Then fans will.
Yeah, your sound doesn't sound good at all.
It might be connection. It was right.
Mhm.
It might be the connection, the internet connection, maybe.
Yo, my internet connection is good.
No, just
Oh,
for that.
now you sound different.
That sounds different.
Sound clear, but I still hear backdrop. Say something.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you talking now.
Yes, I'm talking.
Okay.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right, what's your comments?
Yeah, time is precious. You're right. Take advantage of it now, right? The moment's over. Once it's gone forever. So yeah, I agree with you. But I guess it's not always hard to do. We get so busy with this wonderful thing called life. You know, trying to accomplish things, you know, and you always assume that those people will always be there. So oh yeah, I'll get it. I'm gonna hang out with them. I'm gonna do it. Maybe the next month I have more time. But then next week or next month never comes. You stay busy. Sad. So yeah, just appreciate them, value them right here, right now, as much as you can, as much as lies within you.
Okay. Do you have any situations in where you had a loved one that has passed, and how did you feel when they were leaving? Did you?
I'll be honest. Guess I'm grateful. My eldest brother and sister, they passed away, but when they were living in different states, and I hadn't talked to them in a while.
Did you go to the funeral?
No, they were both funerals were in different states. I wasn't able to attend. Uh,
How old is your brother and sister? Was your brother and sister from you?
the ones that passed away,
Yes.
uh, maybe in their low 60s.
Oh,
That's so.
10, 12 years.
Well, these are the oldest, you know. Remember, I have four brothers and five sisters, so they're brothers and sisters in between. But the eldest brother and the eldest sister, I think they were in their upper 50s, low 60s.
Oh, wow, you got a lot. Okay. So what do you think about, want to tell you about my father as far as, his, or did you hear that, my father took my sister 14 days?
Yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah, that was quite remarkable, and he he passed away in the very same day he said he would. Yeah, that's a blessing. You know, he did talk with God. Only God truly can tell the future. You know, uh, that's awesome. That's really, it's a blessing that he told
Are
ahead
you,
of time. You know, so you
oh, go ahead.
can clear your mind. Okay, after this conversation, on this thing. Yeah, that's a blessing. I mean, uh, Bible says when Isaac died, yeah, he knew the exact time. So much so that he prophesied to all his sons, not Isaac, Israel. He prophesied to all his sons, and then pulled his feet up into the bed, laid down, and gave up the ghost. You know,
Mm,
so yeah, that's awesome when you can know, you know, healthily ahead of time.
I agree. You add anything else to the conversation other than that?
What was the last one you said?
You add anything else to the conversation as far as, how do you deal with loved one, or do you really feel that people are going too soon, or when you feel a person is going too soon, or they're going in their time? Is there such a thing?
Hmm. No, I think that once you come to that point in your journey, you come to that point. You know, I don't necessarily believe that there's a specific appointed time for someone to transition, but you know, like I said, in your father's case, he said it was going to happen, and it happened. And he lived a blessed life. He was in his 90s, right?
93. Yep.
Yeah. See, that's a blessing to live such a long, full life. You know, so yeah, I really think we need to, by the grace of God, learn to live in the now. You know, live right here, right now, as opposed to being somewhere else in your mind. You know, actions. It's a wonderful thing.
How's that look when somebody's just somewhere else in their mind?
Say what?
How's that look when somebody else is some?
Yeah, that liquid one. Can you hear me? Did you mute me?
Not in me. Hold on. On another platform is not. Let me see. Let me put that thing on the sound on. Yeah, I hear you. All right, go ahead. Can't hear the echo. That's me.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, live in the now, be present. Figuring it out.
Yeah, you started you clicked off.
No, I'm still here. No click, no push button.
Yeah, yeah. I think some people what happens that yeah, I think that the goal is to be here and stay here like in a good state of mind. But everybody's not forced to be in a good state of mind when they're here. But I think some people are expecting they're expecting other things, but they don't push toward their maximal potential. I think that's me doing that to you every time.
I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got on here echoes, that's fine. Yeah, I think well some people say if you hear generally people say he was too young, he was going too soon. Uh are you from a point of view that's untimely? What would you say is untimely? What you say is timely? Everybody's not leaving at 93. Pastor Locke didn't leave at 9. He left at 57. Do you think his was timely or was his timely? Everybody got a certain clock, and last time I looked, God didn't give me the inside. He told my
Mm,
father 14 days prior. He didn't tell me.
right. It's amazing he transitioned on the very same day he said he would. That's awesome.
Well, he told God he wanted 100. He wanted to be 100, and but I told my wife, she said he said he wanted to be 100. Yeah, he probably told God he changed his mind.
Um,
Yeah, I wanted 100, but God talked to him about it, and he's like, about 108. How old? 108? How about 115? Nah, I don't want 115. Nah, yeah, nah, yeah. Yeah. He didn't want, he didn't want to live that long because other stuff was happening. I mean, he was losing control of some things and the power. They'll use the stamina. My father's a strong man, and then as he got older, he got weaker. Um, and you can see that he was trying to get grasp of the control that he had at one time, even though he really have it. He didn't have control, but he's trying to get grasp of it. And I think that in itself is debilitating of a man who's been in charge of a lot of things. It's humbling to say the least. But yeah, a man who was pretty much controlling being controlled. That's some type of irony.
yeah. Mm.
But the thing is, if you are controlled, you have that wasn't me that time.
Oh, I don't think it was me either. It just went out and came back in.
No, I put you back in. You clicked out. Um, I I think the thing about that is that when a person being, if you get to your latter years, you'll hope that a person who's in charge of your affairs cares. Yeah, you hope somebody cares. It's sad epitaph when a person gets to the years senior status that they can depend on their children. They prefer to hire somebody than the kids to deal with because you know the kids don't care. Kids probably try to kill them quick so they can get something in the bank account or at very least get the house. Yeah, and that's sad. When you say it's a sad thing when you say I cannot afford to be poor because I'm poor. If I'm poor, then nobody's going. Then I can't afford nobody to take care of me. And you got 8 kids. Oh, we went off again. I'm just talking. Yeah, you hear what I said?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I heard you.
And you got 8 kids. So,
Yeah,
mm, mhm.
yeah, I think it's good. I think it helps to take care of you at least a little bit, as you get older, that you're not estranged. But you don't want to pass away with some, estranged people in your family, that you should have asked for forgiveness 5 years ago. Here you are,
Yeah, that's true.
9 years later, and you're still angry. Bitter.
Yeah, yes, I think that's sad. It's sad. As yeah, it's sad. So I mean, it makes you when somebody's close to you leaves. It either it's like a combination. You're sad and you're reflective.
Sad and reflective, yeah.
You first of all, you say, if they lived a long life, you say, I would hope to have the ending they had. Now you have to understand, my mother, and my father, they left almost similar, and they had time as they was leaving. Um, my sister had them in her place. They had their own room. Hospice came in. They said it could be 30 days for my mother. And my sister said at the end of the week, my mother was gone. So she knew how to gauge it. And the hospice came in and told her what was happening. And that's why my sister said it'd be good for you to come down here as soon as possible to have a conversation. It's good for you to come down as soon as possible so you can have a conversation versus just look at my father on the other side waiting to come to be released. Because the last thing he is on the other side waiting to be released. Told my niece, he said, are you going to set me free? And then he said, are they going to set me free? I think that's pretty much symbolic to him saying, I think that's him pretty much saying that, I'm between two worlds. And it's a matter of time. And he was, yeah, it's a matter of time. So, so that's the caveat is gone but not forgotten. I got a lot of memories, got a lot of lessons. I
That's a
had,
good.
and some people can't say they had their father for 54 years. And they can't say they had their mother and father for 52 years. And they definitely can't say they had their mother and father being married for 71 years. So it's like it's bittersweet is because it had to happen. Um, but how it happened is all in God's hand. You know, I think everything's about perspective. You say, would you prefer your father, your parents leave, your love to leave like mine left, or would you prefer somebody to call you up and said, yeah, there was an accident on the highway. See, when my mother and father they were accident with my sister. It was a bad accident. The car was totaled. My father got out and walked, and my mother was carried out. And somebody got a video clip of it. It looked bad. But I talked to my mom 2 days later. She was talking, said, "Baby, I don't remember nothing." And she was talking just as clear. But the car was totally totaled. Um, but that car could have been, it could have went sideways, and they was leaving church. It could have been a sideways car, but something happened. And it could have been my sister, my father, my mother, and my brother-in-law all going in one car in one hit. Those right there are more difficult to deal with, I believe, um, because it's such a shock that you have to deal with it, and you don't have a chance to say goodbye. You don't have a chance to hear their voice, and that goes back to suppose you was mad at them,
Mm,
and you meant this. I'm gonna talk go see them next week, but next week never came.
mm, right.
That's when regret say, "Hip, woulda, coulda, shoulda,"
Yeah, regret is not very pleasant.
and when regret comes, you really can't blame anybody but yourself. That feeds regret, the blaming of oneself.
And you can't go back in time to do it right. So, this regret is not very useful. Or not, there's no point because you can't go back and change it. So,
Right, right. Yeah, so I think it's different. It's different ways to deal with grief. Um, as a process, and everybody deals with it differently. Um, yeah, everybody deals with it differently. So gone but not forgotten. Why is that? Because I took time to make a memory.
right.
How do you deal with loss of a loved one? Everybody's different. Some people need to be around people. Some people need to be away from people. Some people need music. Some people need no music. Some need to be isolated. Some people just need to be around close friends. It varies. Sometimes you is a immediate a release, and sometimes it's a gradual release, and sometimes 5 years down the road you just start crying. And the question, and I think the thing is, you're crying when you're in a good place. It's not so much that why God, why no, is that I miss them. I think that I think true tears when a person leaves is not because you won't see them again, but because you just miss them. Point blank. Can't call, can't talk. Said somebody called up to have a prayer with God. Said, "Listen, Lord, can you put my mom on the phone?" Yeah, and you get a dream. That'd be interesting. Yeah, so I just want to do this because this is a it's a process. Anybody else may came on, they may have their own process, but this is part of mine. I may continue this next. Okay, anything else to say?
Hey, keep your head up as keep your eyes on Christ, keep your eyes on Jesus. The Holy Spirit's got you, you know. So I know it's all working out for your good. And thank
Right,
God you blessed your father for such a long and beautiful life, you know.
right.
Married to the same woman for what, 80, for 70 years?
71.
Wow, that's a blessing.
Right. I concur. All right.
All right. All praise to the Most High God, Jesus Christ, Savior
Mashiach,
of the world.
Mashiach,
Yeshua.
Yeshua, Mashiach,
Yeshua.
Yeshua,
Yes. Hamashiach.
Hamashiach. I got it.
Close enough.
Yeshua,
Yeah.
Hamashiach.
Yes. Just say English.
You said something?
Just do English. Jesus.
You didn't say nothing. You said something?
English. Jesus.
What? Yeshua, Yamashiach. I didn't mean cut myself off. All right. Okay, journeyman, journeywoman. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D. If you found any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Because when you do that, you organically help build with me and grow with me so we can make a better tomorrow today and help a brother get these 4,000 watch hours before the end of this year, 2024. It would be greatly appreciated. And and um and look for the content. I have if you look on the repeat, look on the content, purpose center videos as well as I have a new section called guided meditation. But I purpose center videos, emotion center videos, in them streets, and guided meditation. Check those out. Click on Here's Journey with Dr. D. And remember, every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward. Never look back. Why? Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. I know this. My father didn't, and he's at a better place. Peace.